This is the Mayer PotJet, the most flexible, easy to use pot dispenser on the market. Mayer is the world leader in potting machine technology, and this Mayer PotJet is just another example of Mayer's superiority in the potting machine world. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hi folks, welcome to another Bellpark Let's Talk About video. Today I have a new Mayer PotJet 2 pot dispenser here to show you. The PotJet comes in two models, the PotJet 1 and the PotJet 2. Today I'm going to show you the PotJet 2 and all of its features. The main difference between the two PotJet models is the PotJet 2 can be programmed and adjusts between pot sizes automatically. The PotJet 1 adjusts manually, but both units use the same design to dispense your pots smoothly and more successfully than ever. Let's go over some of the specs and features, and then we'll do a quick walk around the machine. So first, the PotJet will dispense up to 4,000 pots per hour. It'll do round pots from 8 to 40 centimeters, or 3.15 to 15.75 inches. Square pots, 8 to 27 centimeters, or 3.15 to 10.63 inches. You can store up to 1,000 pot programs in this machine, if you have that many pot sizes, and I surely hope you don't. The PotJet will work on any Mayer potting machine and also other brands of potting machines. The PotJet can also be mounted on a conveyor belt. Okay, so let's just take a walk around the PotJet 2 and I'll show you some of the features. First, you'll notice that the PotJet 2 is mounted on a tripod trolley and it has locking wheels, so you can easily move it around, position it, and lock it in place. And a helpful thing for that is this handle, which helps you to move it around and also adjust it in height. Prevents you from grabbing it where you shouldn't. Now back here, we have the conveyor belt. This conveyor belt moves stacks of pots into the dispenser automatically. We also have these side guides, which are adjustable to the width of the pots. So let's move up and have a closer look at the pot dispenser. So back here, I have this crank handle, and this is used to adjust the pot dispenser up and down for different pot sizes. So what we got on the end of the dispenser belt here is a couple of photo eyes. This one detects stacks on the belt, and this one detects stacks in the dispenser. This one also activates these pneumatic stops, which are going to grab this stack and prevent it from falling on the stack below so it doesn't interrupt the flow of dispensing. So let's have a look. And that's good engineering. So I'm down here underneath the dispenser to show you the spindles. Every Mayer PotJet has 4 adjustable spindles. Now, when using your PotJet, when you have pots from the same manufacturer, often the design of the lips on the pots are similar. So you don't need to make any adjustments. Just select a new program and the machine will adjust to the different size, which I will show you later in the video. But if you have pots from different manufacturers where the lips are a different design or farther apart, these spindles come off. There's 2 bolts at the top, which can be adjusted with an Allen key. You turn this collar and adjust it according to the right setting. On this particular one, we've marked it. And then you adjust it to that size. Find its way back in, push the button, lock it in place, and you're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to demo these small 9 centimeter, 3.5 inch pots. I'm going to go into my pot change menu. This one happens to be number 3, 3.5 inch. Hit pot selection, and it's going to adjust. So, now that it's adjusted, I'm going to put the pots on the belt. I'm going to hit start. Put the PotJet on. You see how easy it is to adjust and use. Okay, so we just dispensed these little guys. So now I need to adjust the spindles to these big boys. So let me show you how it's done. I'm going to take off the first spindle, set her down, take my Allen key, and just loosen this off just a little bit. Slide this over to the larger setting right there and tighten it back. There we go. First one's done. So this is the touchscreen of the PotJet 2. So we're in the main menu. So what I want to show you is the current pot selected is a 4.5 inch or 12 centimeter PW pot, we call it. So that's pot number 6. The pot counter, we've done 4,767 pots so far. Preset counter is still at 0. To turn the PotJet on, press on. Turn it off, I press off. To PotJet empty run, I can run it empty without pots just for testing or to make sure that things are still moving around. The speed adjustment is here. I just slide this green bar up and down for the speed, and you can see when I slide the bar up, the number of pots per hour increases. So there we go, over 4,000 pots per hour right now, or I can adjust it all the way down to 1,200 or less. And then I have a correction. So if your pots, if the lips are changing or the design's a little bit off, you can make slight adjustments here, but then later on recommended to change it in your pre-programmed settings. So to select a new pot size, I'll hit Menu, Pot Change, Pot Selection is currently number 6, and the name is at the top. If I press plus, I can go pot number 7. Well, that's a 3.5 inch 9 centimeter. Pot number 8 is a 12 inch 30 centimeter. And if I want to select that pot, I would hit pot selection, and the machine, as you can see, starts adjusting to that new pot size. Now this one's a pretty big pot, so it's got a long way to go up to 119 mils. But as it adjusts, I can go to the menu, main menu, and now I've got my 12 inch 30 centimeter pot still loading, so the machine, which we'll show you later, is adjusting to its correct size. Now while it's doing that, also in the menu, I've got settings, the counter, any errors that the machine may have, like low error, or if the pot dispenser runs out of pots, they'll be shown in the error menu. And then mode selection, where you can go manual feed, full automatic, simple automatic, or there's a servicing button. But we're going to go back to manual feed, yes, back to the main menu, and we're ready to start some demos. Okay, now I'm going to adjust and run for these big pots. I've already adjusted my spindles to accommodate these huge lips. So these are 30 centimeter, 12 inch pots. I'm going to place my stack here, pot selection. This happens to be pot number 8. It's going to take a little while to open up, so we're going to let it do that, and I'm going to adjust the height of the belt. That looks good. Hit my main menu, and turn it on. Okay, so I've adjusted my spindles on a kind of a middle setting, so it'll work for these two pot sizes, which, like I've explained before, if you use pots of different sizes but from the same manufacturer, you likely have the same lip design and you will not need to make adjustments to your spindles. So let's run these two pots, no edits, no scene changes, so I can show you how easy it is to adjust. First, we're going to do this one here. So this is a typical 1 gallon quart size pot. So I go into my menu, pot change, select this pot. He starts adjusting. Line him up on the belt, and he's ready to go. So ideally this is done over a potting machine, but we don't have one here today, so we're doing it like this. So there we go. Just gonna clean these up. Now I'm gonna run my 4.5 inch, 12 centimeter pots. Go to my menu, pot change. This one is pot number 6. Select it. Put them on the storage belt. Ready to go. Back to my main menu. PotJet on. Now that sound is the machine looking for another stack, because this is a short stack of pots. Normally you'd have multiple stacks in the machine, but here we only have one. I hope you enjoyed our tour of the new Mayer PotJet. For more information, please contact your Bellpark Machine Pro. You can also check out bellparkhorticulture.com for additional information and to see our complete selection of horticultural machines. Also, click to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of a new Bellpark video. Thank you for watching.